Welcome, friends. Miss Lopez here once again with Animal Magic Book. I also am from the Heart-Centered Classroom. So those are both of my channels. So check out the Heart-Centered Classroom as well as Animal Magic Book. Anyway, today I am here to share with you a sloth craft. Super excited about this sloth craft. Look how cute it is. So this is the one that I made, and these are ones that my students made. And we actually turned these into little birthday sloths. We put the little birthday hats on them, but aren't they cute? So I'm going to show you how to make this today. So let me put those aside for a moment. And this is from, the sloth is a character in the book Animal Magic, A Yoga Tale of Love and Unity. And the character for the sloth is Gabriella. Gabriella's character in the story was anxious and nervous. And the sloth, in its wisdom, comes along and teaches Gabriella about being calm and slowing her pace and having a smile on her face, okay? So that's the lesson that she learns, to be calm, just like the sloth. So we're going to make sloths today. So let me tell you what you're gonna need. You are going, here, let me get these pieces here. Okay, you are going to need a bigger scrap of gray for the body. You're going to need kind of a medium scrap of gray for the head. You're going to need kind of a longer piece of scrap for arms, a little small brown scrap for the face, and another little smaller brown scrap. Okay, so just have some of these scraps around, and then a green one too, okay? And then we're going to need scissors, markers, glue stick, pencil, okay? So let's get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we always wanna think in terms of shapes, okay? So in my class, we've been learning about, shapes and how you can do drawings and pictures by just knowing the basic shape. So we use oval a lot, and we're going to use oval for this today. So we're going to, what we're going to do is we're going to draw an oval. This is going to be the sloth's body, okay? And the size isn't perfect. So you notice that mine is bigger. We have all the sizes, okay? So you make it whatever size you want. These are just suggested sizes, okay? And then we're going to make an oval on the brown piece, the kind of medium brown piece. Okay, and let's cut those out. So these pieces are going to be, this is going to be the body, and the other one is going to be the face. Okay, and I forgot one other one that we were going to do in a moment, and that will be the head. Okay, let's just get this body going here. Okay, we got the body. Let's set that aside. Okay, let's do the head. So we have the head here, and while I'm working, I'm going to talk to you about the sloth. So so the sloth is an excellent teacher for really just slowing down the pace, and sloth is a teacher of calm. Sloth is a teacher of peace. And if you look at the way sloths live, hanging out there in the trees in the forest, they don't move very much. When they do move, they move pretty slowly. And they can hang upside down in a tree for quite a while, and they live kind of alone in their existence, and they seem perfectly content and happy to do so, okay? And that doesn't mean they don't interact with other sloths. I'm just gonna fix that up there. It just means that they know how to be happy in their sort of solitary existence. So they also remind us that, there's times in our lives when we need that little recharge, when we need to retreat and recharge, okay? The oval I drew is just a guideline. If I want to fix it up, I might. Sometimes they come out a little wonky. Let me fix that up a little bit. Okay, so there's that. So far what we have is the body, and we have the face. Okay, let's just kind of just check in with it and just see how it looks and see if we like it. Probably thinking I could go just a touch smaller on the head, maybe just a touch smaller, just trim a little off of that. Okay, so we just kind of check it out and see what looks good. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually draw the sloth's face, okay? So the sloth kind of has sort of like a Batman mask, okay, like a kind of a mask. So hopefully this marker works. I think it does. Just grabbed it from the classroom here. Okay, so I'm gonna do kind of this mask sort of configuration here. And we're talking about ovals, okay? So these are just ovals. And I'm gonna make like an inner part of this eye and then an inner part of this eye. And then I'm gonna fill this part in, okay? We color this in. Marker works okay. Good enough. It's working good enough. Okay, so just, yeah, it's a little dry. Color that in. Okay, there we go. All right, and then this one, I'm gonna move this over here for just a minute. Color this part in. Oh yeah, we could use another fresher brown marker. There we go, turn it around there. Okay, and there's that. Okay, I'm gonna come in on the eye a little bit more, make it a little darker there. Okay, so we're looking at ovals again. We're looking at an inner and an outer oval. All right, and then we have the inside of the eye. And just do this a blue color. Okay, this inside part. And then the same thing with this. Do the inside part blue. Okay, see if I like that. Okay, all right, so now the next part is going to be, I'm gonna find a different brown. The nose. So the nose is going to be an oval. Okay, I'm just gonna color in that part. I'm gonna leave a little white part on top just to give it some dimension, like a little shine on the nose. Okay, and then the mouth is just gonna be like this. I'm gonna do some little lines here and maybe some like little mouth right there. Okay. All right, so there we go. So now I'm gonna glue that here. Yep, okay. Yeah, so again, the sloth is a good teacher for, you know, how we can just slow our pace down and chill out, okay? Sloth is the master of chill out. Okay, and if you look at where they live, like, you know, Costa Rica and places like that, those places are very relaxing, calming environments too, right? So we can look at their habitat and the environment they live in and, you know, allow it to remind us of how we can be, okay? Today I'm gonna be like the sloth, just chilling, happy, smile on my face. Okay, so let's go ahead and put those together. See how I glued those together? Now the next thing is going to be some arms. And I have this big scrap here. I'm probably not gonna need all of this. So I'm gonna cut it in half. Okay, so just cut that in half. And I think I can get away with even using this piece. So what I'm gonna do with this piece is I'm gonna fold it hot dog style, okay? So just fold it like that. And then since it's folded over, we're learning about symmetry. So symmetry, we're gonna use symmetry to make two. Let me make sure there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut out two arms, and what I'm gonna do is just do like a really long oval, okay? And I'm just gonna do, just round out the hand, just round it out, and should have two. Let's see, okay. Oh, look at that. And so depending on where I place them, so I can place one higher and lower, one would be the leg and one would be the arm if I adjust them like this, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and just glue that on there, like that. And move it over a little bit. And then this one. Okay, there we go. Just put them in a place where you think they look good, okay? Play around with it, experiment, okay? All right, so So we got our little sloth friend here now. Oh, almost forgot about his belly. I did say we needed another little scrap. You can see my friends did sloth bellies, and I probably would have done that step before I put the arms on. So let me back up these arms a little bit. So I'm going to teach you a little trick. So what I'm going to do is glue this whole piece of scrap. Is that the part I want? I'm going to round it out first on one side. Okay, so just make it kind of round. Okay, I'm going to put it right there on his belly, the whole thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over and use the back as a pattern so that it makes the shape that I want, which is that nice round belly. Okay, little trick here. And then I'm just going to go like that. Ta-da! So, and then let me put a little glue there. There we go. Now we got a sloth belly, right? Awesome. And then the last thing, let me get these scraps out of the way here. The last thing is a branch. So we're just gonna make a branch for the sloth. Here's an example here of this one. Make a little branch. And so that one, we can just do anything we want. We can just make it like a kind of wavy lines, like a vine, a branch. Make it look kind of nice. You can add a leaf to it. There's the branch, and we can use these leftover scraps to make a leaf. Okay. And that's what I'll do right there. Add a little leaf. Okay. And then add the sloth to the branch. Okay. Press, press. All right. So, well, let me put the lid on this glue. So that's it, friends. So the sloth is an excellent teacher. It helps, teaching us. The lesson here is how to learn to let go of anxiety. And we, of course, have a yoga pose for that, which happens to be the Skandasana pose. When we do a yoga pose, it helps us to integrate the feeling or the idea of what we're trying to achieve here, and it moves the energy through our body so that our bodies feel better, so we feel relaxed. And of course, breath always goes with the yoga pose, so we do breathing with it too. So that's that. And so, friends, I just want to tell you that one of the main messages of Animal Magic Book is that the power to improve yourself and change your life exists within you. Because, friends, you are the magic. And I always want you to remember that, okay? So if you like this video today, please like and subscribe and share the channel. I'm gonna be posting more videos with yoga-related content and more crafts. So have a great day to my young and older friends out there. Thank you.